Let's be real for a second. Is your blog about to become, well, obsolete? It's a tough question, I know, but AI is completely rewriting the rules of the internet, and if you're a content creator, you're on the front lines. So today, we're going to break down the new playbook for how you can not just survive, but actually build a truly future-proof blog in this brand new world.
And that is not an exaggeration. Seriously, we're seeing this huge divide open up right now. On one side, you've got these established blogs that ran on old school SEO, and they are watching their traffic just vanish. But on the other side, you have creators who are totally rethinking their approach, and they're actually growing. The difference isn't about tweaking a few keywords. It's a massive shift in your entire strategy.
For years, the goal was so simple, right? Get to the top of Google. That was it. But now, AI-powered search is changing the very way people find information, and it's making that old playbook pretty useless pretty fast.
Check this out. This isn't some future prediction. This is happening right now. 13% of Google searches today are being answered by an AI before a user even has a chance to click a link. And you can bet that number is climbing. So your content isn't just competing with other blogs anymore, you're competing with Google itself. And that changes everything. This slide right here, this is probably the most important strategic pivot you can make. For years, the whole game was about chasing search engine traffic, getting all these anonymous clicks. The new model just flips that on its head. It's about building a direct, loyal audience that comes to you on purpose. It's about making your blog a destination, not just another search result. So if the new goal is to become a destination, how do we get AI on our side? How do we get it to recommend us? Well, turns out you have to earn its trust. And there's actually a surprisingly simple formula for how to do that.
This is the million-dollar question for every single creator out there, isn't it? AI isn't just scanning for keywords anymore. It's looking for much deeper signals, signals that your content is genuinely helpful and valuable to actual, real people. But how on earth does it measure that? And here it is. This is the new golden rule. It looks simple, but it's so powerful. You have to remember, these AI models were trained on trillions of data points from the web. They literally learned to connect quality with human behavior. So think about it. When someone clicks on your site and it loads instantly, what do? They stay. And when they stay, they scroll, they read, they engage. These are massive signals of trust and value. So by optimizing for site speed and user engagement, you are literally feeding the AI the exact proof it's looking for to see your content as authoritative and worth recommending. Now, that site speed part of the equation, it's officially measured by something Google calls Core Web Vitals. Don't let the name scare you. Just think of it like a technical report card for your site's user experience. If you get a passing grade here, you're sending a huge trust signal to search engines and AI systems. Okay, so a fast, engaging site is the foundation. We've got that. But what about the content itself? The way we actually structure our writing can make a huge difference in whether an AI can understand it and, more importantly, feature it. So let's look at 4 super practical ways to format your posts. These 4 little changes are incredibly effective. A too long didn't read summary at the top, it gives both users and AI a quick, digestible snapshot. Using structured data like comparison tables, that's like giving the AI a cheat sheet to pull clean data from. Writing conversationally signals authenticity, and look, since most of your audience is on their phone anyway, a seamless mobile experience is absolutely non-negotiable for keeping them engaged. All right, so optimizing for Google's AI is crucial. We know that, but it's also volatile. Relying on any single source of traffic is a huge risk right now. That's why future-proofing isn't just about adapting. It's about diversifying. And one of the most powerful and frankly most underrated platforms to do that with is a visual search engine, Pinterest. This chart shows a massive opportunity, especially if you're a newer creator. On Google, you are in this long, slow, grinding battle to build up something called domain authority. It can take years to rank for competitive stuff. But on Pinterest, the playing field is so much more level. Its algorithm cares way more about fresh, engaging content than about how old your site is, which gives you a real chance to win, right from day one. The advantages here are just huge. You can immediately start targeting competitive keywords that would be totally out of reach on Google. Plus, your pins don't just live on Pinterest. They can also rank in Google image search, so you get 2 bites at the apple.
Think about it. A pin for A Beginner's Guide to Sourdough could start driving traffic in days, not years. Okay, we've covered a lot, the why, the how, so let's bring it all together into a concrete action plan, a checklist that you can start working on the moment this is over.
All right, here we go. Your 5-step action plan. First, audit your site speed with Google's own tools. That's your technical foundation. Second, start treating Pinterest like the search engine it is. Third, get curious. Check your analytics and track referrals from AI tools like ChatGPT. Fourth, broaden your horizons. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. But the fifth and honestly the most critical step is this. Build your email list. Build your community. That is the one asset you own that is completely 100% algorithm proof.
Because ultimately, this is what it all comes down to. Algorithms will always change. Platforms will rise and fall. AI is going to get smarter in ways we can't even imagine right now. The only constant, the only thing that will truly future-proof your work is a loyal audience that trusts you, not a search engine. And that isn't just an insurance policy. That's the whole game.